I'm going to cover this higher calling, and then I think I'm supposed to open it up for a few questions. This is a subject that's near and dear to my heart, about individuals like us and collective people like us having the privilege and the honor of doing more. We all have certain passions. We all have certain desires. I can't tell you how privileged I am to be the president of a $52 billion company that has over 9 million people who trust Kaiser Permanente to provide their care. 9 million. If we were a state, we would be number 10. I loved it. We were a Fortune 100 company, we would be number 52. I looked that up too. We have over 175,000 people who come to work every single day at Kaiser Permanente, and 16,800 physicians who come to work every single day at Kaiser Permanente with a single mission in mind, and that is to do good for the 9 million plus people who are entrusted their care at Kaiser Permanente. And I am always blown away when I think about the magnitude of that. And just in case you're not relating to where I'm coming from. In a normal day like today, in fact, while I'm standing here right here before you, I guarantee you, in our emergency department, we have someone right now in one of our ERs who's fighting for their lives. And they are in the capable hands of the great people of Kaiser Permanente. And as a result of that, they're going to be okay. And in one of my operating rooms around the country, there's a patient lying there who's been put to sleep, whose chest is cracked open. They're going to do open heart surgery for the next 4 to 6 hours, restart the heart, and in 5 to 10 days, that person will be back home with his or her family, moving on with life. In one of our labor delivery rooms, a baby is being born. Every year we deliver, last year we delivered 97,000 babies. 97,000. We delivered a whole city. Babies. Father is in there just as proud as he can be. The mother is in there screaming at the father. They're so excited because their baby was born. We call those the Kaiser babies. And unfortunately, in one of our hospital beds, somebody's going to die. And our caregivers are there to make sure they have every single thing that they need and to comfort the family. That's what we do. The higher calling that I'm a part of in this great organization is that we know for a fact that people of color are not getting equal access to care, and that there are disparities of care in the healthcare industry and the healthcare system across the country. And the federal government gave us the data to prove that that is true. Kaiser Permanente is one of the organizations that took that on. Now, in our organization, the only organization in this country of this size and magnitude, we now have race-based data for all of the quality of care that we provide in our organization. So we're privileged to take care of almost 2 million Latinos. And we have the quality data for that category to understand how we're doing with the care that's being provided to that community. the African American community. We recently grappled with one of our most toughest issues, which is how to deal with the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender association. And we worked on that together to figure out, so what is it that we need to understand to then put it in measurable terms to make sure that there is equality of care and equity of care to that population as well. So I'm privileged to be a part of an organization in which part of my passion is for everybody in this country and in this world to have equal access to care when they need it. That I'm a part of an organization that believes in that as much. And together, we as an organization are making a big difference. So I would ask you to think about outside of your box. I don't know if it's really true, but there's a belief in this country that people of color are not treated equally in the judicial system as it is. Maybe you should do something about it. Maybe you should think about it. I'm going to get mine, but I'm also going to make sure that I do something more than just for myself. And I will say to you, you can make a big difference in this country, and in fact, in this world. And I'll end on the last note, which is I am so proud to be a sponsor, one of the sponsors of the $1 billion initiative that Mark referenced, in which we made a commitment as an organization that within 5 years, we will be spending a minimum of $1 billion specifically for minority and women-owned businesses. And now we're going into year 3. And this year, we are projected to end at about $800 million for the $1 billion. And next year, we set a goal to get to $1 billion. Our organization is better off because of the inclusiveness and the inclusive mindset that we have about all people having the right to prosper, all people having the right to care, all people having the right to have issues, and all people having the right to have help. I have seen some of the most intelligent people coming from the small African American and other businesses in this country. And in some cases, all they need is access to the decision makers and/or tools to compete against the big ones. And they have been extremely successful in our organization. So on that note, thank you very much for having me here today.